Or get over here. What are you doing?
Hey. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. You know, you act like I can't do other stuff. Can't multitask. Right?
No.
Anywho, you know who it is. It's Zeus Cruz of Olympian Multimedia giving you another segment of Get Things Done. In this particular segment, we're going to be discussing something that quite a few people out there are on the fence about, and that would be AI. So, especially in the last few years, AI has proved to be instrumental when it comes to productivity, right? Um, Getting a better understanding of workflow processes, project management, and product development, right? But when it comes to the creative side, people tend to be a little leery when it comes to that because they feel like it's taken away from the essence of creativity when it comes to different elements and aspects of media or just art in general. I was one of them type of people because I love creating and constructing from scratch. But of late, I kind of been like, maybe AI does have its uses. Where those times where you have that creative block and you're having a hard time of just trying to generate them creative juices and get things going, maybe you come to a point where what you're creating is a little bit stale and you need to kind of give it a little bit more substance. AI can definitely be a tool that you can utilize to kind of create what we talk about all the time here, right? Templates, foundations, models, right? Rough sketches, rough drafts, where it helps you generate the idea and then eventually you start streamlining down, start adding more elements, components to your project until you get your desired results. So I just wanted to enlighten you guys on a couple different things that we utilize here. So let's check it out. So the first one I want to show you is called Fadr. And for you guys out there might be some that are familiar with this already. Fadr is a great tool for musicians and for music producers to utilize. It's meant for you to input some finished production, not so much finished production, but production that you feel like needs a little bit more texture, a little bit more substance. You need to kind of spin it in a different way to allow you to get to where you want to get to when it comes to your production and get them desired results like I talked about. If you scroll down for creating, you can actually remix like I just mentioned, what you uploaded. You could create stems, which is a huge thing for people to utilize because there might be a component within your production that might be utilized in something else or you can expand upon. And then it gives you a modified DJ controller in which you can go ahead and do different elements with that and different types of mashups, all in real time. So if you grow up, you notice your options up here for creating. You got your synth GPT and drum GPT. We'll get to that in a second. If you go down to create and you hit remix, it's very intuitive, very straightforward. You're just going to go ahead and upload your song. We got something handy right here. The program itself is getting, the algorithm built in is getting an understanding of what you just uploaded with the different elements within your production, your drums, the type of melodies you have, if you do have some synths in there, and whatever kind of instrumentation that you have in there as well. If we scroll down, if you know something specifically that you want your production to be remixed in, it already breaks it down into different categories and genres, with each one having some different ideas already incorporated within it. It keeps a log of your remixes and songs that you create. And then they have some demo songs as well. If you just want to kind of utilize their stock library and just kind of tinker around with the program to get an understanding of how Fadr actually works. If you notice, it is converting automatically into MIDI. Yes, you can utilize this with your MIDI controller. As you can see, it breaks it down into different tracks, the stems into different tracks. It lets you know the major chord or key that you're in, along with the BPMs. And then if you notice over here on the side, you just have some simple options over here where you can actually put that particular stem in solo, or you can mute it. You can increase or decrease the overall volume or gain to that particular track. And you can also pan it as well, which is pretty neat. So you have some controls at your disposal, right? Again, this is not meant for an end all, nor are you doing a full mix as a word to this as well. You're literally just taking something you inputted and then you're trying to make it something new, something different, something fresh. Down here, you get to pick a different genre. As you can see, they have a nice assortment, right? So we're going to go ahead and pick rock. You click rock and then you click remix. It instantly puts you into different characterizes it a little bit different. Again, it's still the same MO. Each stem is into their own dedicated track within the same major key and BPM as you originally had uploaded. And then for each track, if you click on it, it gives you some more options as far as like speeding it up, tuning it a little bit more. And then you go ahead and do the playback. And you can simply, with the simple controls that they have on here, you can do it in real time, and it adds some variations to that particular stem. But again, you see how it totally revamps what you uploaded in there, and it makes something new within the genre that you picked. It's just meant for inspiration, to jolt them creative juices within you, to try to, think outside the box. Maybe you want to look at your production at a different point of view or a different perspective. And just to give you a little bit of enlightenment with this. This is the original production or the original track that I uploaded that it made the remix to. And you can see the difference. You can hear the contrast. This totally different. So it's not like Fadr just changes or tweaks just a couple different elements in your production and call it a remix. It really revamps the entire thing based off the genre that you pick, which is great for inspiration. It's great for like expanding your horizons and looking at music in a different angle, in a different way. And that's the great thing about creativity. You don't want to be stagnant and just keep your vision like sort of like tunnel vision. You're just kind of looking at it just from one angle and that's it. This allows you to look at it in different spaces. So let me close that out. And the great thing also too about this is you can download this whole thing or you can input it straight into your DAW, which is always a great thing as well. So it also increases and betters your productivity, streamlines your workflow a lot more better, where you could put it into your DAW and then continue to add on to the production, add more layers to it, right? So if we go up here to Synth GPT, another option that they have on here, right? You can literally create instruments with words as it's outlined on there. So they give you some ideas down here. Everything is meant for you to be as descriptive as possible. The more descriptive, the better the output is going to be. And what they do is they create it into different kits. Yes, you can download these kits, guys, and put it into your inventory, into your personal stock sound library, and again, utilize it within your DAW. There's one that I made up just for the sake of showcasing what it can do. I made one called Godlike and Menacing. And again, don't look at this as an end all. I know you probably hearing the sounds and being like, these seem okay, but not quite what I'm looking for. It's meant for you to expand upon it. Please don't look at it again as end all. I'm just going to settle for this. This is meant to reinvigorate you as a producer, to continue on and create more ideas. And then you have the options here of doing an octave down or an octave up. So that's great as well. And then noticing too, again, just want to outline for you that you can use this as a plugin. And then last, you have the drums, right? So you can literally create a whole drum kit on here, which is fantastic. We'll go with this one, which is tight, punchy, low end with crisp transients. And it literally makes the kit for you where it includes all your hi-hats, snares, your kicks, percussions. And these sound pretty good. Again, generating ideas and then you make the most of it. Use it as a way to pivot your production. Use it as a point of reference so that it can kind of get you back on track as far as what you want to create. I definitely recommend this, guys. You can use this as a plugin. You can attach it to your DAW. You can take what's created, put it into your own stock library, use it for later. You can make drum kits on here. You could create new synths, new sound textures, and you can literally remix something that you already created. I mean, it doesn't get better than this, I feel like. And it's free to use. If you want more premium options than what they supply here, then you can use the subscription fee, or pay the subscription fee, which is $10 a month. So I think that's pretty cheap to utilize something that can help when it comes to your music production. The other one I want to show you, it comes from Meshy AI, and this is supposed to help people with their graphic design, digital design, creating different types of 3D models and renderings for your stop motion capture project, video projects, maybe for your films, for some type of animation. Maybe you're creating a game of some sort. This is great to utilize. You can utilize this to a certain extent when it comes to your photography, especially if you're going to do like motion type photography, slow-mo. These are you could definitely utilize this application. As you can see, it's pretty self-standard and straightforward the way it's set up. On this side to your left, you have a panel over here where it has different tasks that you can assign to your interface, to your project, for you to start creating your model. And then whatever assets that you create will be over here to your right. The way it's broken down, you can literally submit an image right in here. And from that image, whether it's just a single or if you wanted to do it as a group, it'll take different elements and images within the photo that you submitted and create this 3D rendering for you. Or if you don't have anything to upload, yes, you have a prompt box here that allows you to use some descriptive words to really outline exactly what you're looking for. And then down here, you have some simple options that you can utilize. The software or the application is based on tokens, as you can see here. So yes, this is free to use. But obviously with the free version, it's only so much that you can utilize or be able to do, especially on the extent of the type of projects that you're using or the frequency in which you're going to use this application. You might want to utilize their tiers and pay for the subscription. You can do monthly, you can do quarterly, or you can do yearly. Right now I'm using quarterly, so that will run you between like $40 and $50 quarterly, which is not bad at all. And then your options over here is to remesh an already given model that you created, add some textures, and then you can add some animation to it as well. And then they have a stock library over here for you to just utilize and get an understanding of what you're going to be able to do. And then you can literally, it's on a multi-directional plane. So you can get a full understanding of your model and exactly what you want to do. Just like Fadr, you could take your images that you create on here, your different models, and upload it onto your editing software. You don't have to settle for what is being utilized within Meshy. You can take it into another software and utilize it accordingly, right? And then adding animations. It has a whole plethora of different things that you can utilize. It just makes it easier. The workflow is easier for you. It doesn't take away from creativity. It's just all about productivity and bettering your workflow processes, right? So this is one that, just for the sake of demonstration, that I made up, or Meshy made up. Animation of allowing a 360 power spin jump. And again, it's fluent. You can change the topology. Change the directional stance or how you want it. But again, it's all about making your workflow better. And you have this option over here of uploading whatever renderings that you do have. You can upload it up here as well. And then allow Meshy to essentially do what Fadr does. Remix what you input, just to give you more added inspiration. So that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys and enlighten you guys that AI is not all that bad if you want to utilize it within your production. Whatever art form that you're getting into, whatever type of medium of media that you're getting into, AI can be effective. My recommendation is still input you into it. It doesn't cut your creativity. If anything, it gives you another stance. It gives you another perspective. It gives you another angle to push out your creativity, to utilize your creativity in a different way. Look at AI as another set of hands. Look at AI as your personal assistant. Look at AI as another team member. It doesn't decrease what you do as a person or as a creator yourself. It just puts things in a different light. And sometimes you need that so that you can put the best stuff out there, best product out there. So that's it. I hope you guys are enlightened. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely check this out. It's called Fadr. It's called Meshy. Check it out. Hope you like it. And I hope this was helpful. So I'm glad you guys tuned it in. You know who it is. It's Zeus Cruz of Olympian Multimedia. And only thing left to say is get things done. Check you later.